title match between Doug Kent and Terry.
Kent gets a late tap on number 10. Down she goes. And a good start for Doug. Is he focused? Without talking going on.
Without question.
Drew some oohs and ahs from the crowd here in Cleveland after that comment. Walter Ray.
You don't intimidate the greatest player in the world. I mean, it just doesn't happen. When you look at the Baby Ruth Real Deal matchup, the averages are pretty close. The only thing that really stands out is spirit conversions. And if this comes down to a spirit contest, nobody's going to beat Walter Ray at that either. However, I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is going to be a slugfest. 9 out of 11 strikes in this first match. Oh! Get out of here, 7-pin.
Late hit on number 7, and down it goes. He'll take that break gladly.
This is going to be the half pocket, the blower, the rip the rack, whatever you want to call it. 7-pin. Get out of there.
Now he moved a couple of boards from lane to lane. You could tell the path to the pocket, Randy, much different. First 2 shots from Walter Ray. Why is that?
Players get to start playing the same spot on the lane, especially on wood surface, which is what we have here. The lane's going to burn up and dry up there. You have to move into some more oil to get the ball to slide.
That almost crossed all the way over the head pin. Comes in way high for Doug Kent. And the 3 and 6 remain up.
That's a great question, though, and I think that's what happens to most league bowlers at home. They stay in the same spot for 3 games, and the lanes start to change, and all of a sudden the ball doesn't get to the pocket anymore, and they think it's them. You have to adjust. The lanes are constantly changing.
Takes care of his mark. ESPN's coverage of the PBA Tour rolls on next Sunday. The tour moves to Valley Park, Missouri for the BowlersParadise.com Open. PBA Bowling on ESPN Sunday at 1 Eastern. For more, log on to ESPN.com. That's where we are headed. Back to the Central Time Zone. Doug Kent hopes he's headed for a 7th title. Shots like that, he may just be.
Back on track. They don't call him Dougie Fresh for nothing. Watch how smooth this is. That head is steady. Eddie waits on the ball. Perfect balance at the foul line. Just like any sport, you have to have good balance and good fundamentals. Doug Kent has that. Come on, baby. Doug Kent has fundamentals and skills. This guy's got real skill. It's amazing to watch Walter Ray week after week. What he does, no matter what the pattern is. You see, he made $233,000 last year. The year before, he made over $400,000.
The front 4 and a 30-pin lead. 10-pin.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Close, but no cigars. 4. All right. It was at close, but horseshoes and something else. Never mind. 10-pin still stands.
Ball return came down before that 10-pin could get knocked over. We see the single pin conversions occur. Speaking of horseshoes, wow. Many times a world champion at that sport is Walter Ray Williams Jr. We'll tell you more about that story when we return. Championship match here. Doug Kent, Walter Ray Williams Jr. in action. Looking back to last week's 2004 PBA Chicago Open, defending champion Brian Himmler took on PBA Hall of Famer Brian Voss in the title match. The Chief opened the match with 7 strikes, leaving only a 10-pin in the 8th frame to break up a possible 300 game. Himmler's performance proved too much for the 22-time champion Brian Voss, winning 279 and 228 in the final match. Against the 6-time Player of the Year and a Hall of Famer in Walter Ray Williams Jr., Doug Kent is down 19 pins. in the championship match here in suburban Cleveland, leading us to the Uniroyal Tire Rock and Roll.
Dave, if you want to win a major championship or any championship on the PBA Tour, you got to have good roll to create good carry like that. 6-pin goes to the wall, carries to the late 10. This guy's no stranger to good ball roll. Check this out. Good carry creates big scores. That's how you win on the PBA Tour.
Special thanks to Dave and Glenn, President and CEO of Freeway Lanes Bowling Group. There are several bowling centers across Ohio, including this incredible facility, 96 lanes, the largest in the country.
Not to mention just immaculate insides. Beautiful facility.
So special thanks to those gentlemen and their staff here. Kent stays hot. Big shot there.
Good ball change.
Third strike in his championship match for him.
One frame too late with that ball.
Watch this. As soon as he leaves his hand, he knows it's good. He makes the adjustment. Can you say flush? Doug Kent with a strike in the 5th can cut this, or can actually take the lead by 1.
He'll do just that.
Doug Kent very focused, very confident. He has to be when bowling against the #1 player of all time, in my opinion. Is you see this rotation, that's what makes the ball change direction down the lane once friction's created. Wow.
My goodness, saw it. The night.
We saw Doug Kent go high in the 2nd frame. You now see Walter Ray go just a pinch high with this shot on that same lane. That's what we call high flush. Ball goes right by the 9-pin. Walter will make an adjustment. I guarantee you the next time he's on the right lane.
They don't call him Deadeye for nothing. He's incredible at in-game management and making those minute adjustments that are so critical to success when you're on TV 145 times. You can do things like that. Go 113 frames without an open. All-time leader in TV appearances in PBA history. First ever to win more than $3 million on tour. He's almost at $3.4 million after today, depending on where he finishes here.
And hasn't had an open frame in 114 frames. Just so simplistic. This motion, the hand underneath it, the straight direct line to the 1-3 pocket.
Doug Kent seeking a 4-bagger here. Chance for a 12-pin lead. Things very tight. 6th frame for Doug. And that it did. 10 down in the pit for Doug Kent, who's fared very well here in the state of Ohio, including a win over Lonnie Walczek in the 2002 PBA World Championship, his first full-fledged major title. Won 6 times on tour. He was 23rd last week in Chicago. In Milwaukee to begin our season, 33rd. 55th in Japan, so steadily getting better. Hoping for a first-place finish in Cleveland.
Well, the word that comes to my mind when I watch that shot is pure. And right now, Doug Kent is really giving it to Walter Ray Williams Jr.
5 strikes in a row. A breakdown through 6, you see it. 22-pin lead. Walter Ray works on a strike, though, can reduce it to 12, and will.
Let's take a look at the comparisons in ball roll. Watch Walter Ray Williams here. His hand pretty much up the back of it. You can see the ball rolling pretty much end over end with just a little bit of side turn. Now watch Doug Kent release. His hand's going to go around the side much more, and you can see he's got much more of a side rotation to his bowling ball. That's why he's further left on the lane.
Deficit is 2 for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Another strike. 3 in a row for him. Ken has a 5-bagger. Wants to stretch to 6. 280 max score for Doug Kent. 268 for Walter Ray Williams Jr. at the moment. Another one. 6 in a row.
So you can really see how aggressive Doug Kent is being at the foul line. He's posting, which means he's sticking the landing. His hand is where it wants to be. His release point is perfect. He's throwing great shots. We talk about pressure, Dave Ryan. Quite honestly, pressure is what makes playing sports fun. It's what makes it all worthwhile.
30th career TV appearance, Doug Kent.
Oh!
Going to make it a memorable one, but the 10-pin stands.
And 10-5.
That could open the door for a hot Walter Ray Williams Jr. We'll find out. Things are tight.
You heard that, oh no. You could see it release, that his hand rotated around it a little early. That got the ball to skid and push just a little bit longer down the lane, changing the entry angle, causing the ringing 10.
Takes care of the single pin conversion. For DirecTV or the Dish Network today, sign up. Back to Walter Ray. 10 down.
Let me set the stage for you guys. Walter Ray needs 2 strikes and 2 pins in the 10th frame to win title number 40.
Definition of shredding the rack.
That's just dead flush perfect. You're gonna knock 20 pins down with that ball. 2 and 2 to win it.
Really make history. Chance to become the second ever to win 40 career titles. There's one. Needs a strike at 2 pins, and he's got number 40.
Come on. The Dragons is hit for the win.
Just a couple of pins, and he's got his victory.
Dave Ryan, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this guy here has just won his 40th title. He can handle 2 pins. He's going to stay behind the foul line. Just an incredible feat by this man. His 40th title, 1 away from the late, great Earl Anthony.
With that shot, it's another strike. 40 career titles, Walter Ray Williams Jr. Makes even more history in his legendary career.
You heard Doug Kent in the 9th frame when he left the ring in 10 say, oh no. Almost like he knew. You don't give that man, Walter Ray Williams Jr., a chance to get up and beat you. And that's exactly what happened.
10 strikes, Walter Ray Williams Jr. in that match. And the late stumble, if that's what you call it, but it was a non-strike. And in a battle of heavyweights, a slugfest, Randy, as you mentioned, you can't afford a non-strike in this situation. Just impossible.
He had him right where he wanted him until the shot in the 9th. He had Walter Ray on the ropes. As soon as that opening showed up, the Hall of Famer and 40-time titleist took advantage of the opening.
Great week for Doug Kent. First time he's back on TV. Crosses over the head with a Brooklyn strike. And Paige Pennington, Walter Ray Williams. Wife and Chrissy there as well.
Yeah, awesome match. Shoot.
2 greats on our tour.
Hope you like and subscribe.